Bryan Wellbrock, and I retired as a lieutenant commander, LDO. Went down to NAVCOM Stay Key West, Florida. Very interesting place. Again, not a really small place, but it was small enough to where you had 3 or 4 or 5 people in your watch section. Made watch section supervisor, and had a good crew. This was the same time when some of the females were starting to come in more into the military, and they were coming in at different ratings, some of which were communications. And I had the first 2 that were assigned to NAVCOM Stay Key West assigned to me because I was the junior watch supervisor. So the other first class, I was the second class still at the time. The other first class said, well, let him have them. Turned out to be 2 of the best workers I ever trained. I mean, superb young ladies. And it set my mindset, from that point on, that anybody can do those jobs in the Navy. It has nothing to do with who you are, what you are. It has everything to do with what you want to do and how you do it. And that set that tone for me for the rest of my career because of that experience. Coming out of Key West, I was lucky enough to where every time I rotated, there was some kind of a school or something that just kind of fit my pipeline, and it was always kind of cutting edge stuff. And satellite communications was just becoming a thing. And I got orders to Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, which is an Army base, because they were the only base that trained for all the branches of service in satellite communications, and went through SATCOM school. That was a whole new experience in communications because it wasn't the typical stuff that you use with transmitters, receivers, and HF and all that kind of stuff. And I really, really loved what SATCOM was all about. I mean, it was hard to understand. Your mind had to change your thought process a whole lot to accept some of the different things that it was, but it was really neat the way it worked. And came out of SATCOM school and ended up down in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.